I have to say, I do not care about the economy if the government in this country claims it can break down anyone's doors, seize anyone with no due process, put them on a plane and send them to a foreign jail where who knows what's going to happen to them. I want to say the last person in this country who did that was called George III. This is fundamental to this country's survival, to the meaning of this country. We do not let people violate people's security without due process, without law. Period.
You know, a lot of people did vote for him.
Yes.
Do you accept their right to do that and their opinion of him?
Well, I respect their right to do that. I question why the first time in American history a president has won every swing state and is also best friends, and his largest donor was a man who owns and runs the internet. So I would hope that that would be investigated and that we would see whether or not it was an anomaly or something else that happened on election night in America when Kamala Harris was filling up stadiums with people who supported her, and Donald Trump was not able to do that. So it's curious to me. And as an American and a believer in democracy, I would hope that we would be able to look at all of the reasons why this happened in our country.
Elon, he has his problems. Liberals are furious at Elon, so they are burning Teslas. Have you seen the $10?
Every accusation from a Democrat is a confession.
Yes, I knew a day like this is coming. This guy went on CNN to say some ridiculous things about Elon Musk. Now a lawsuit is coming. Elon Musk has had enough. When you take a look at this, Elon Musk just announced he is filing a lawsuit after disgraced former representative Jaime Bowman called him and announced on CNN. That is it. This is what I've been looking for. They have been doing this, calling all sort of Elon Musk is dead, Trump is dead, and going free. Now it is time for them to pay. We don't care if you have money or not. Don't say things you can't verify. This is something I've seen with liberals recently. It is high time they check their pocket. Elon Musk got angry on this video.
For the Democrats to rail against the oligarchy. I'm teeing this up for you on a Friday night, girl. Who's for the oligarchy here?
Thank you so much for your kind words and for having me. Look, here is the thing that your viewers have to remember. Every accusation from a Democrat is a confession. The Democrats are now the party of the wealthy. For every billionaire who backed President Trump in the election, Kamala Harris had 2. 75% of donations that came from hedge fund managers went to Democrats. 75% of Silicon Valley donations went to Democrats. 65% of Americans making over $500,000 a year now are Democrats. Wow. Meanwhile, President Trump absolutely crushed with Americans making under $100,000 a year. He has single-handedly taken the GOP and made it the party of the glorious, multiracial American working class, the hardest working Americans. And Laura, if you want to understand why President Trump is doing anything, whether it's controlling the border, imposing tariffs, getting us out of wars that have nothing to do with us, look at the polling with hardworking Americans who make under $100,000 a year. These are the things that absolutely crush with them, whether they're on the left or on the right. This is a unity president with a unity agenda, and that, Laura, is why the Democrats hate him, because they have absolutely nothing with which to fight him.
She's right. What we used to know about the Democrat Party is simple. They were all being controlled by billionaires, all their contributions, all big tech, in fact, all Silicon Valley Democrat. Now, Trump coming in with just these few people supporting him is a big problem. It is like they want to have everything. They don't want any other billionaire to even say any good thing about the Republican Party. That has been a thing we noted for a very long time. Elon Musk coming to support Trump is a Democrat nightmare that they never expected.
I have to say, I do not care about the economy if the government in this country claims it can break down anyone's doors, seize anyone with no due process, put them on a plane and send them to a foreign jail where who knows what's going to happen to them. I want to say the last person in this country who did that was called George III. This is fundamental to this country's survival, to the meaning of this country. We do not let people violate people's security without due process, without law. Period.
Here to raise the issues that people of Ireland face, you know, and it'll be music to the people of Ireland's ears, because never on the main stage has the issues the people of Ireland face been spoke. You know, our government has long since abandoned the voices of the people of Ireland, and it's high time that America is made aware of what is going on in Ireland. What is going on in Ireland is a travesty.
Well, hey, everybody, it's me, Rosie O'Donnell, star of the Flintstones. And tomorrow, which is Friday, March 21st, I'm going to be on The Late Late Show here in Ireland. It's live from 9:30 till 11 p.m., and it's the longest running live talk show in the world. In the world. So it's a huge honor to be asked.
Conor McGregor ended up in the Oval Office this week. What do you think that says about the state of US politics?
It's very depressing. And it seems very strange to me that the President of the United States has so many friends who are sexual abusers.
Why do you think...
Yes, this has been the problem with the love. When you want to say it, they will point fingers to, MAGA supporters. MAGA supporters are silent. Now, you can see the true colors of the Democratic Party. Look at what is happening to Tesla, Elon Musk. That derangement syndrome can't even stop. They have TDS, now EDS. And it is reaching that level that everyone is seeing their true colors. What they used to accuse conservatives, MAGA movement of doing is exactly what they are doing. That should remind you, if a Democrat accuses you of something, they're doing just that. Like this lady said at the beginning of this video, if they do confessions, like they tell you something, you need to take that serious. At a certain point, when I look at what is going on with Elon Musk, I feel really sad, because what can you really say in this? Tesla is a nonsense. Most of the people who invest in Tesla are Democrats. Yeah, because they have always advocated for this EV. Look at what they're doing now. Elon Musk's share in that company is just 12.8%, while the rest, it is all Democrat. So you can see the hypocrisy in this. It is crazy, though.
If you like authoritarianism, it's been a good week for you.
That's white flag energy right there.
No, I think she's right.
What do you mean you think she's right? First of all, even choosing her to give the response to Governor Trump.
That's your party.
Governor Trump. I should call him Governor Trump.
That's
President Trump was a problem.
You should be the chairman, by the way.
This is crazy.
All right, let me let Joe finish.
Go ahead, brother.
You know, she is right in the sense that it's easy to throw grenades. You can be AOC and throw grenades all day in a safe district and not have to account for anything. There's a huge delta between the hype of AOC and the accomplishments of AOC. And frankly, if you look at that tour she was just on with Bernie Sanders, right? It was called the Fighting Oligarchy Tour, right? They essentially traveled the country and spoke to an echo chamber of people who already agree with them. How is she and Bernie Sanders, with their message, going to attract people in swing districts by the Fighting Oligarchy?
He is right. If these people put up AIC to be the head of the Democratic Party, I'm speaking the truth here, these people will not win an election. That is it. It will be final. They will not win an election. So when I see them getting excited, like AIC is a voice, this, that.
Sincere black Republican.
I don't think that you can.
Putting 2 months in. I mean, you must have a feeling in your gut.
foreign.
Their absence now of Joe Rogan in their party. More fuel on the fire that there's a potential.
The economy added 16 points.
Everyone's telling their walk away from the Democratic Party stories, and here's mine.